Hey, what's happening? What's happening? This is Joe from Mineral Production. And recently I did a review on a SmallRig DSLR cage, as well as showed you guys how easy it is to transform that SmallRig DSLR cage into a mini rig. Well, SmallRig has done it again. This time they've designed their own quick cage. And this is the SmallRig quick cage. Now the quick cage consists of three parts. You get the top plate, the side rail, and the bottom plate. Now the top plate has loads of mounting points on it. So let me take you around on the outside first before I show you the top. As you can see, you have quarter 20s going all the way around here, all the way around here, all the way around here, and all the way back here. Loads of quarter 20s. And you have quarter 20s and 3/8 on the top. So let me take this off so you guys can see it. Now this is divided into two halves. You have the back half here that has a lot of quarter 20 along with your cold shoe anti-twist plate. On the front you have quarter 20 and 3/8. But on the bottom here you have, this is the plate for the bottom, and this, it goes like this and then right here. Now this part here is where the actual plate is. And this is a non-proprietary base, which means you can use any 15mm rail system, either tripod plate, monopod plate, crane plate, or slider plate, and mount it on the bottom of this cage unit and use it to your heart's desire. This little part that sticks out here is for your HDMI protector. And this is one of the main things you do want to get, especially if you're using your DSLR. You definitely want to protect your HDMI port. Now here on the side, as you can see, this is the 15mm rail with quarter 20 and 3/8. Now this is normally turned the other way, but I turned it this way because this is where I'm going to sit my audio capturing device. But I have it turned this way. But you have quarter 20 and 3/8 along this rod system here. And all this is just a 15mm rod right here. You have quarter 20 and 3/8 all along there. Now, if you're going to use a battery grip with this cage unit, I'm going to show you guys an easier way of doing it. Now, this rod, like I said, is just a normal 15mm rod. All you have to do is go on Amazon, type in 2-inch threaded extension rods or 2-inch threaded rods. And you're going to see a pair of them. They're about 11 bucks. It's worth it. Trust me, it'll pay off in the long run. And all you need is one of those 2-inch threaded rods. And depending on where you want your quarter 20 and 3/8 will determine whether you're going to screw it in to this rod, because this thread's right up in here. All you have to do is take that 2-inch rod and either mount it on the top or the bottom, depending on where you want your quarter 20 and 3/8 holes located. In my case, as you can see right here, because I got a cold shoe up here, I don't want to lose this cold shoe, all right? But I want to keep it at the top. So what I would do is take one of those 2-inch rods, screw it into the bottom, all right? Take my bottom plate off, put my battery grip on, put that rod in there, take this bottom plate, put it back on here, screw it into my battery grip on my 7D, and then that would raise this up. You see, so if I want to keep this up here, I put the 2-inch rod at the bottom. If this was located down here, then all I would do is put the 2-inch extension rod at the top. And then I would cap it off with my cap here. Okay, so that's all you have to do. If you want to add a battery grip, no matter what camera it is, it should work with all cameras. And that way you don't have to get rid of this rod. This is the rod you want to keep, because if you replace this with a rod with no quarter 20 and 3/8 on it, to me it's a waste of time. Now, last but not least, I want to show you how I can complete this and transform it into a mini rig. Now, here's where my NATO handle go, and all I have to do is add my handle, okay? I just mount my NATO handle up here, center it off, and mount it down here. Now, if I want to transform this into a mini rig, all I need is a couple of more accessories. One, you're going to need a shoulder support. I use the SmallRig shoulder support because this works perfect. Works perfect with this setup here. And I love this shoulder support. So all I have to do is add my shoulder support here. And then last but not least, you're going to need handles. Any handles will work. Any shoulder support will work. Any rod set will work, okay? So don't think you have to get SmallRig gear. You do not have to. If you already have your own gear, all you need to do is mount this cage to your rail block or your rig system already, and you are good to go, all right? But I use SmallRig gear. And all I have to do is mount my handles on here, and there you go. Now I have a mini rig system. I can just release it from the tripod, and there you go. So now I have a small mini rig system. I add the rest of my gear on here, put my 7D on here, and I am good to go. And this is very small. You see, it is not long as my arm. So this is a very small compact setup. It is not long as my arm. And this is perfect for mobile running and gunning, as well as doing sit-down interviews or stand-up interviews. Setup is perfect. Now, this is just one of the configurations I'll be doing with the SmallRig quick cage. And because this configuration is very similar to the previous one, I'm just going to point out the differences. Now here, I'm using an Edelchrome accessory mount to mount my shotgun mic to the side of the cage. Back here, I'm using a 7-inch articulating arm screwed into the top of the cage to support my JuiceLink DT454. Now, on this side, I'm using a SmallRig HDMI protector lock to protect my HDMI and also to keep it from falling out. Right here, I mounted a cold shoe adapter to the pole here, to the rod right here, and that's supporting my Edelchrome EVF monitor mount. In conclusion, if you're looking for a small, compact, lightweight, well-built, well-constructed, professional cage to protect your DSLR, as well as being able to build your own rig system around, I highly recommend the SmallRig Quick Cage. And for $129, you cannot beat the price. Okay? So, this is Joe from Mineral Production. I thank you guys for watching this video. If you got any questions or comments, don't hesitate to hit me up below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I'm out. Thanks for watching.